What's up, Ahmad?
Yo, what up?
Not much. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
All right, that's good to hear.
The fuck is this?
Awesomeness.
Oh, this. Oh, I'm not in this. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Nobody pick on me.
All right. Here we go. There. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, obviously, you don't need to use a controller to play this game. Fucking weird. Doesn't make any sense. Hi, I'm Cheesy, and I don't have an intro. This is Funko Cheesy. He will be leaving now. Goodbye. Be free. That was loud. I'm gonna pick that up. Okay. Hello. Welcome. We are alive. I don't know if there's chat because my my YouTube is broken. So if there is chat, I can't read it right now. And I don't know if I refresh this page if it'll kick me out or not. So if either of you want to double check and make sure if there's like chats or if either of you want to respond to it.
There is a chat. I have typed Obama.
You've typed Obama.
Yes, Obama. I think we should have Portuguese subtitles.
Do you? Well, see, here's the thing, is when we actually get into this, I'm just checking to see there may be one other cast member who is joining us today, and if not, then we're just going to proceed with the stream as it currently stands.
I can officially see the chat now, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me know if anybody has anything to say. So we will, once it's determined whether or not this person's going to jump in, we're going to get right into it. And what it is we're going to be playing Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut, on stream today, because I didn't, here's the thing, look, and I made a Halloween video about Slay the Princess, and it came out 6 days after a major update, and look, I'm not, I don't have the wherewithal to be able to wait for that update, make a whole section of the video, film, edit, script, etc., a whole section of the video, just to see how much the Pristine Cut changed. So, instead, I thought we would just stream it instead, and we're gonna make a fun gimmick out of it, because I could just play the game normally, but that's bordering on a Let's Play, and Let's Plays are a sin, so we're not going to be committing sins on this channel. So it's a good Christian channel. So instead, We're
I'm
gonna do.
gonna laugh so hard if you have a video that literally says no happy endings, and then this Pristine Cut literally inserts a happy
Has
ending.
the
I'm gonna laugh
perfect
so hard.
ending for that fits the theme. I know it would genuinely just knock my garters off. But we'll see.
Yeah, really kicking the nuts.
There is one new ending according to the patch notes, and they've like changed a lot of the paths, which is the main thing I'm interested in. I don't care as much about the endings, because I know I'm right and a genius, so we don't have to worry about that being invalidated. Like, how could we?
Yeah, 100%.
But I am interested to see how they've changed like the different paths that you can take in the game. That's the main thing I'm curious about.
And if they did in fact create like new forms, they probably wouldn't say so before like the Pristine Cut like hit everything. So
yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead. If that other person if Dixie decides to join us, Sushi, sorry, decides to join us, she can. But in the meantime, let's just get right into the game and what the gimmick is, which is I'm going to be playing the game and reacting to the game as a sinful, disgusting, charlatanesque Let's Player would. But here's the twist. To save my immortal soul, these two lovely gentlemen to my left and my right, Skylar, who plays Roommate, and Ahmad, who plays Stoogie, will be taking turns telling me what decisions I'm going to be making in dialogue throughout the game. So I'm not actually playing, they're playing, and thus my soul is clean, and I will not go to Let's Player hell when I die. So we saved it, boys. We're good. We're coming out of this one okay.
Pressing the buttons.
Listen. If God is a stickler, and if Kevin Brighting sends me to hell after this, then I don't know what I could have done differently, frankly. But we're just gonna get started. This is not one of the decisions. I'm not going to be playing the entire game in Portuguese. I refuse. I will not be doing that. So we're gonna do English. And let's just get right into it. I'm excited. Are either of you watching the stream? Is there like any audio issues or anything, or does everything sound pretty okay on that end?
It sounds pretty solid on the stream. I have it muted currently, but when I was listening, it was good.
Sweet, okay. This is a horror game and is not intended for audiences. Please visit our website. If these effects cause blah blah blah. Yeah. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. And we're in. Okay. Let's go ahead and just start with a new game. Okie dokie.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
we know this part.
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, we are.
If you don't,
well,
it will
get
be
fucking
the
used to
end
it.
of the world.
Okay, here's our first big decision, which is what we're gonna say to this narrator doofus. So what are we thinking? Do we want to ask him some questions? Do we want to just like get right into it, be like, yeah, thanks for telling me what to do, or Viva la Revolution, or do we want to leave? What are we thinking? Let's start with you, Skylar. Which one of these are we picking?
Let's go with the OOK. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Incredible.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Excellent.
Try to get a little
You
exposition
make your
out
way
of
up
it.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
I have to say, well, and this is a perfect opportunity also to talk about sort of like the stuff that we were doing in the actual video. Messing with the structure of the game for the actual video and like making it a version of the game with Stoogie starring as the main character was so fun. It was so fun to write.
Such a fun blast to like act in, like having a chance to play like 4 different characters.
I know
a lot of fun.
You really nailed it playing. Like, yeah, your performances were incredible. Like, and
she will lie She will cheat.
The hardest
do
bit
everything
was
in
going to
her
be making
power
them
to stop you from
distinct,
slaying her.
and
Yeah.
you managed to
Don't
do
believe
that.
a word
I feel
she
bad
says.
because there was a whole section of the video that I had to cut to make the deadline. That was like you like convincing the rest of the voices that she's your soulmate and that you shouldn't try to kill her. And it was like following the damsel path, and that there were some really funny dialogue bits that I really wish we could have done, but we just ran
Yeah,
out of time.
Maybe we can save some of that for like additional content for Patreon or something like that. But I definitely thought that there was potential for like the spin path to just outright simp. That was going to be a lot of fun.
I know it was, and like listening to you like really ham up how in love with this person you are was so fucking funny.
We're supposed to save the
Like
princess,
going
not
full
slay
Disney Prince. It was so good.
Yes. She's my love, and I must save her.
So
Yeah, the
funny.
next one can be your pristine cut of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, alright, we only have one option, and that's going to the cabin.
Yep.
I think I want to leave here.
Oh, me too. I
Yeah.
wish they
The
let us,
interior
though.
of the cabin is almost entirely
Be like,
10 out of 10 for
never
that.
mind.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm out.
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna add my own option here, and that's to dip out. I just exit out. That's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. We decided to leave forever.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So, Ahmad, we have an option here. Do we want to take the blade or go in the basement without it? This is the first, like, big, actually important choice in the game.
Yeah. Now it is tempting to just enter the basement and see how it would go from there. But I think just for the sake of what we did in the initial video, we should see if the path initially changes from taking the blade. There's new dialogue options that we can see from there.
Yes, that's a good idea. I appreciate that. So yes, we will take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
For context, anybody who's watching, I actually really do live with the person who plays roommate, which is why it's funny. Like, the bit in the videos is that there is an actual person who is my roommate, who I get to play roommate. So I've moved twice since starting this channel, and Skylar, I actually live with him, and he is my actual roommate, which is why he plays roommate. He is dating one of my relatives, and she is trying so hard to distract me while I'm doing this. She's like messing with my hat and like just staring at me while I'm streaming, and it's
Yeah, she did a like
I know it would be
crazy
hard, but it would
backflip.
be.
I know she did a
I know it-
cartwheel into the room and then like did a full split like across two chairs. Like it
It's
was
just
very
genuinely impressive.
very
Well,
distracting.
Nice bitch streamer. Nice bitch streamer. But no, it would be funny as hell. I don't know how we pull it off, but if like there's a council of roommates, like a council of Ricks, that approaches like
Oh, the different
Mega
roommates
Cheese
from different dimensions. That would be so fun. Yes, 100%.
And,
We're absolutely gonna
and
do
it's
that.
a great way that we can involve the other cast members that haven't been revealed yet from Cheesy and Pals. It'd be a great way to introduce the characters and then have them like later on encounter their characters, like maybe in the mythos somewhere down the line.
Yeah, genius. I would absolutely do that. Yeah, I want just it to get more unhinged. The more the more like dimensional shenanigans we do. I genuinely did not like because the the intention was
It's
to
funny
not
because you absolutely hate multiverse like storylines. So the fact that
Yes.
you've introduced multiverse storylines into your lore is just hilarious.
Yes, I do. No, I don't like them at all. They're because there's no way to take the teeth out of your universe more easily than by implying that there are a billion versions of this happening and they're all equally as important as any other. Like there's
It also takes out the stakes of any character death by introducing a multiverse. Because we can always just go to
Exactly.
a universe and get someone else.
Exactly, but when it's done well, it can be really good, and the best way to do it is farcically, and I feel like that's what we're doing. Like we're taking a totally sardonic take on the multiverse thing, where it's like zero stakes, none of it actually matters. It's all baloney, huff guff. Like it's played exclusively for jokes, that's the best way to do it. That is...
So we're biting off Deadpool 3, got it.
Yeah, no, for sure. That is definitely the vibe I want for it. So anyway, we're going in.
Let's roll.
The door to the basement creaks
Onward!
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her
Yep.
voice carries up the stairs.
Yep, we know all this.
Who's there?
Yeah.
I don't know who the voice actress is for the princess, but I absolutely love her range as well. Like, she plays multiple different versions of herself, like monstrous variants, and they're all so different.
Yes, just so,
She
like, from
sounds
top to bottom, like, the whole
dangerous.
game is just such a
It's
love
almost as
story
if
to,
she's
like,
the one in
the
charge
versatility
now.
of voice actors.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Don't let it fool you.
So, just
It's all
for
part
the
of
technical side of things,
manipulation.
I have to mute the stream so that I can't, like, hear the delay of us. Is there any way you can share your screen in Discord so I can at least hear the audio?
Oh, I should be able to
I definitely
do
want-
that.
I definitely want to immerse.
Yeah, I should be able to do that. Hold on. I should just be able to take... It shouldn't mess with my Discord. It shouldn't mess with my, my live stream. We still live? Nothing went nuts? Nothing collapsed?
Still live as far as I can see.
Okay, good. So yeah, Skylar and Mod, if you just want to hop into the Discord stream specifically for you guys to just watch live with what we're doing, that'd be...
Yeah, sounds
Most
good.
definitely.
Already in it.
Okay. Alright, Skylar, we have another decision. What do we say, or do we not say anything?
Just
What?
checking in on you is crazy.
That's honestly what I was gonna choose.
I think that's
is just
new.
checking on it. Yeah.
I think
I
that and
wonder
the
what
higher
that
new.
Let's see. So just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she
Simp.
really a threat to the world?
True.
Focus on the task at hand.
Oh, I'm
And
focused.
there you are.
I'm
Are you
zeroed
thinking
in.
of me or
I'm...
something?
Whoa! Whoa! Boing, blah, blah, blah. Definitely focused.
I don't think he's focused.
Awooga!
Oh, we definitely have new options here. I'm tempted by
No.
what? No way. Why did you even think that? No, I was literally thinking about that. No. Yeah, that's definitely the one I want to go
The
for.
one? No,
Yeah, 100%.
Oh. I mean, I do love a woman who takes
oh.
control.
We should.
Oh, I'm about to
It'll
drop
go a
something on
long
her.
way to make you with her.
Disgusting.
Mollywop.
Don't you dare.
What does that even mean?
Fine.
Okay, he's telling
We
us
can
not
decide
to.
what we want to do after we talk to her.
Yep. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. Okay, Skylar, what we doing? We're dropping it? Are we keeping it?
I mean, she wants us to drop it. Let's go through with it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clap.
Listen, buddy. I know you've got like one thing that you're really into. We don't need the attitude, okay? Just describe what's happening, okay? We don't need the little
Yeah,
bit
you
of
don't
sauce
fucking
sprinkled
spy.
on top, you know?
We're drawing
Come
her
on.
to a false sense of security before we strike. It's called subtlety and subterfuge.
Exactly. Look, hey, if you ever read Sun Tzu's Art of War, you'd know that we're following all the steps right now.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Here's hoping.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to
Oh,
face.
look at those eyes.
Unarmed.
Let's see. Okay. Step towards, speak the prince face to face on arm.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're
What's
hoping
the
to
worst
accomplish
that could
here,
happen?
but I can assure you there's no
There's
reason.
nothing untoward will occur as a result of
Just
this.
make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oh, you mean the only other thing in the room besides her and us? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we won't forget that.
Okay.
I don't know. We do have
So
amnesia.
here we are. What an awkward start.
And we
to
don't
a
know what triggers it
relationship.
yet.
Relationship?
Woman flirting with me? What? Wait.
Yeah, definitely going with option 2. A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Okay, then, yeah, for sure. That's what we're
Don't
doing.
jump to any weird conclusions. Two people who have met each other.
Oh.
By definition,
Okay.
we have a relationship.
Alright, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it's silly. I didn't think that we would progress to anything like
Yeah,
that.
no, I
anything.
definitely wasn't getting excited or
Yeah,
anything.
it would be silly.
Okay, Skyward, what are we saying?
What's your name?
Ooh, good one.
She hesitates before answering.
That's never a good sign.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Yeesh. All right, bit of a pompous ass, isn't she?
Yeah, you know what? I'm on the path to kill her now. That was just rude.
Much the lack of detail.
No, we just have to buy her a Louis Vuitton bag.
And she'll tell us her name? Is that how that works?
I think so.
Ahmad, what are you saying? Was that for real? Like, have we talked enough? She was rude to us. We're over it.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's go for it.
She
Alright,
leads
we
us
talked
on. She leads us on. We engage in flirty banter, and she immediately shuts it down. And then we ask her for her name, and she's just a bitch about it. Yeah, we're gonna fucking.
I'm just a nice guy. I'm just trying to do so much to be nice to you. Why can't you just like me?
Okay, so then I'm actually gonna, since you decided we're on this path, I'm gonna break convention immediately. I'm gonna give you the opportunity here. Ahmad, which one are we picking? Are we slaying her? Are we getting her out? Or are we keeping her locked up?
You know what? She seemed real standoffish. Maybe we came on too strong. It was assuming a lot. I say we just like keep her down here. We take a break, a breather, maybe get a coffee, relax, and like trying to come back to this fresh. Maybe we came about this wrong. Maybe we should just take a step back, assess our options, and come back to it.
This initial approach was definitely a bit too forward. I mean, we have her captive down here. We can try it again later. That's fine.
That seems like.
I mean, in my defense, she did say relationship, so it's not fully my fault. But let's just take a step back.
Yeah, let's just chill out a little bit. Yeah, I agree. That is a good compromise.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Yeah.
One
I don't
way
think
or
she will.
another,
Be
I'm
fine.
going to find a way out of here.
Okay,
You
now
make
I'm kind of
easier
scared
for
because
both
she
of us
also
if we
said it.
help.
Yeah, she's... I don't like being threatened,
And if
particularly.
you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Okay, I'm feeling very unsafe. I mean, I feel like you were
Alright.
right to, like, eschew my advances because I was coming on to you, and, you know, there's, like, a power dynamic between men and women in this country that we really need to address. But now you're sort of, like, even though you're locked up, you're sort of speaking in such a way that leads me to believe that I'm the one who's not safe. So,
Look,
I don't know how I feel about this.
All I'm saying is, I regret a lot of things after I come.
Choice.
We'll be fine.
Let's hope for all our sakes.
Post-nut clarity is definitely real, and I have for sure experienced it. Skylar, are we doubling down?
Let's go for it.
Okay, I
That
made my
worked out.
choice. I'm locking you in here.
Fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Oh, I forgot that they sometimes bold the text. It's very rare, but sometimes they'll like do a
Oh
little...
yeah.
It looks weird bolded. I don't
Yeah.
like
It
that.
really
We'll have to
does.
take.
Like a whole new
We can
font
make
too.
this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
I remember when I was doing the first path and I was editing it, I actually used the fonts that are used in this game, and I was like bolding it for like the line where you say, "Hey, this is our dream. Can we manifest the princess with just like a huge pair of tits?" And I wanted huge to be by itself and bolded and like spaced apart, and it looks different than the rest of the text when it's in bold. Like it doesn't look like the same font.
It's just stand out.
You know, I do wish this would like sparked its own path. Like after we died, the next voice we got was like the Guardian or something like that, or like the stalwart voice.
To the princess.
I think
It'd be really interesting to have that path make its own voice.
I think if I remember correctly from playing through this game, we are entering into the nightmare path right now by choosing to lock her away.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for.
Which is my favorite. I'm glad we're playing it because I want to see if they did stuff differently. It's my favorite path in the game.
These chains.
I mean, yeah, you did basically put the whole path in the script, so yeah.
Yeah, I
Which is one
kind
of my
of did.
favorite paths.
You hear the conviction in her voice. I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her.
Yeah, I don't
mask,
think so
didn't she?
either.
You can still
Ah,
turn
guys, it'll be
around
fine.
and finish the job.
They're giving us so many outs.
Yeah, it's like you guys are. It's like it's the "Are you sure?" like over and over again.
Yeah, so are we sure, Ahmad? Are we sticking to the plan, or are we gonna kill her?
I love the secondary option where it's like, "Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to killing her."
to not
But,
killing her. Glad I can do it now.
Yeah.
What do you
Let's
think?
see. I just kind of like how flippant we've already made the main character now, so I say pick the second option.
Okay.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry.
I guess we're gonna turn around and do. Oh,
Dodge the princess.
yes.
So
Okay.
just go straight into it. All right,
You've
cool.
already
Nice.
lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Ow, wee, wowie.
Hesitated,
We shouldn't have.
but she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of
Ow.
her feeling like a pick
Fuck.
fracturing the
Bitch.
bones, making sure you stay.
I ain't hear no belt.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels
Not gonna
on
lie.
your throat.
Kinda happy-
Kind of
kinda
weight
happy with this
didn't
angle,
make
just
her
saying.
slight frame
Oh my god.
As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have let
Put
that
that on a
fear
poster.
creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
I'm so fucked up.
Is this really the best you could do?
Nah.
Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Rude.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Owie.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Classic catchphrase from the narrator. Take a shot every time he says everything goes dark
Oh,
and
we're
you
just
die.
going straight into the tower. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah, we know.
And you're here.
We already know. Okay, so, Skylar, what's the choice? Do we question this? Do we, what do we do?
Let's get a no.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeesh.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop
Ah,
her.
voice of the broken.
She's just going to kill us again.
Hmm.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Okay, Ahmad, what's up? Which one?
Let's see. I like the first option. Let's
Okay.
get some more dialogue out of the narrator here.
Well, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I
Those
bother
are two
doing anything?
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I mean, he's right.
Of course we died. We
Yeah.
couldn't get a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
Alright, dude. Just is no biggie. Okay? Just calm down.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's
Just
Gonna be
win.
real honest, dude. You kind of just bringing down the
Slaying
whole
her should
mood,
have
the
been
whole
different.
thing.
Yeah, this is like a party, buddy. Let's
You've been
just
given
let's
another
enjoy it a
chance to
little bit.
actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, "Oh, what's the point of doing anything?" If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
He's so freaking sassy.
So sassy.
What do you mean?
Kind of like a Stanley Parable narrator.
Princess killed us,
Yeah,
and now everyone's
there's
right
definitely a
back
lot of
where they
illusions
started.
you can draw
That sounds
between those
pretty
two games.
consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I mean, she was still kind of locked up, so probably not much.
Do you think the people there lived
Ate us.
happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Making a lot of assumptions that you were right, buddy.
Is it the second one?
If she ended the
Is it
entire
the
world,
second one?
why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants.
Dude.
Same here.
Jesus Christ.
This guy. Come on, buddy.
Debbie Downer. Debbie Downer.
Oh, man.
You get the breath crushed out of your lungs one time, and then you're just
Look, I'm saying some
inconsolable.
people. Look, I'm saying some people pay for that shit. I mean, he should be.
That is
happy.
true. That is
Just
true.
because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Aw, sweet. Alright. What do you think, Skylar? We're
Talk
talking about
this
the princess. Okay.
Just be quick about it.
Alright, that wasn't really a choice, so I'm gonna give you another one.
That was a through line, so yeah.
Let's do the third option. To quote you from last time around.
Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Methinks the narrator doth protest too much.
Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably
I
doesn't
knew you were
even
a
need
simp.
to try to avert
Go home. Go home.
Dude.
Tone down the pessimism just a smidge.
Even our other voices in our head are like, dude, just calm down.
Man, it's all bad, man. It's all bad. It's not that bad.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
That's literally what every pessimist says.
You're being
You're being annoying.
just ignore
Ah.
the bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her.
Okay.
I cannot stress
fine.
enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Alright. Alright, I won't pledge myself. That's fine. Okay. We done asking questions, or what are we doing? What's up, Ahmad? What's our choice here?
I got a
Who
bolded
locked her in
word.
that basement? What is this place?
People
Okay.
locked her in that basement. And I
That's
told you what.
not an answer.
It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Oh, I like the second option. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
So we're the chosen one?
I guess.
I didn't know we were special.
Of course, he loves to hear that.
Of
You're the
course
hero,
you're
of course, yeah.
special. Why else would you be here? Who cares if you think
We're special.
As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
Bro! Will you
My God,
please
man.
calm down?
We can literally come back to life after failing, and he's like,
Broken. Just read the room, my guy.
Dude needs to chill out. For real. My
have hope?
God. Okay. I don't want to hear broken talk anymore. Skylar, can
Yeah.
we move
yeah,
on?
let's go. Let's go. Let's just get in there.
Yeah, alright, let's just go. Let's
That
get
little
out
bastard
of here.
is pissing me off.
He's such a bitch.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Uh-huh.
Don't believe a word
everything?
she says.
Anything? Did you say she'll do anything?
Lying?
Like even
Cheating?
hold my
Why
hand.
would she? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
Oh.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
Turn our back for 1 second.
At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
I thought everybody hates him, bro. Literally
Even
everyone
the
hates
narrator
him.
hates him.
If that's
I
what you
know.
want. I guess I don't have a say here.
No, you don't.
No,
And frankly, I'm
no,
tired
I-
of hearing you speak.
Honestly, I wish he could stay outside.
Can we just get him a
The
chair?
interior of the
I go-
cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I've never seen. Okay, I'm gonna be so real right now, and maybe I'm wrong. There's every chance I'm wrong, but I have scoured the files of this game in order to make the original version of the game. In order to make the Slay the Princess video, I tore through those files. I've seen just about every background in this game at one point or another while editing this video. I've never seen that. That door is ridiculous.
It really is. I mean, honestly, this is a pristine cut, so maybe
Yeah.
they went about like updating the graphics or like changing the drawings for every like entry into the new path. If so, they can make that like infinitely more interesting.
I mean, God, I feel like I would have seen this door
Why did you want to do this
before.
right? Why do we
Also,
feel
why's the
so
blade so high up?
small?
That's a good question that I don't want to answer.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Dude. Ooh.
Oh, new music. Got a Mass Effect vibe to it, which I absolutely love.
True.
Oh, new music for each path? If that's the case, let's fucking go.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so into this immediately. This is.
God. You honestly, you may have to make a new video because now you're just dissecting the aspects of like, if they make a new music for each path, and now we have to dissect the aspects of what the representation of the instruments in that go into the song. Like, wow, there's synths, there's like small trumpets there, like crazy.
I'm gonna have to turn everything to. Oh my god, it's still so loud.
Oh wow, I don't think you can change the music.
Oh, it's not. It's so loud. I can
wow.
fix this. Hang on. Can I just pull up open volume mixer? Oh, that was not.
Oh, was that for something else on your
That was
computer?
something else. What was that?
Was that the background music of your custom browser? Oh,
It might have been. Hang on, is it? It's not there anymore. I don't know what that was.
Weird. Well, we went on that whole tangent. Never mind.
Oh, well, okay, but... So then...
I was so excited for a second. Though.
I know, that was sick.
Well,
I mean, I actually haven't heard this music either. The one that's playing now?
Yeah, the music quality in general has been up, because I don't remember the music being so high quality for the first cut of the game. Overall, it's been a lot more.
Yeah.
Now, this does feel interesting, but it is certainly more ominous to fit the scene.
Okay, Skylar, which one are we picking?
I think let's just approach the mirror.
Cool.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? Is this a mirror?
That's false.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I had a theory about this in the video that I brought it up in the video. That the reason why the narrator can't see the mirror is because, and the reason why the voices in our head can, is because the mirror is our character's ability to self-reflect on his choices, and the narrator just says what's happening, except for in very specific paths. He doesn't ever actually influence the narrative himself. So it was like, from an omniscient perspective, your awareness of what you're doing doesn't exist. Like, if somebody were to just read out the list of events that happen in a relationship, like, there wouldn't be any, like, self-analysis or any, like, self-retrospective sort of, like, thought processes that could happen. And that's why you can only see them once the relationship explodes. Like, once you die for the last time on a path, that's the only time you can actually look in the mirror, because you can't reflect on your choices before you've made them. Like, it's harder to see when you're in the heat of a relationship what you're doing right and wrong. It's only in hindsight that you're able to really, like, see, oh, that was screwed up, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and
that makes
obviously
sense.
if you're watching this, I hope you spoilers, but the final form of what the narrator is, being what he is, it's kind of impossible to, like, self-reflect when you exist in the shards of a mirror. And I think that's kind of like an allegory that, like, if you reflect the mirror unto itself, all it creates is infinite reflections, which is basically the perspective of the story.
Which is what this world is just infinite reflections. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, Ahmad, are we going in?
You know what? The blade didn't work out for us too well last time. And we already know the cabin looks different. There's no reason to answer to it anymore. So let's just go ahead and into the basement.
Sick. We're going in.
Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
You know it.
Well, at least we're not hearing Broken's opinions anymore.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm just really quickly also going to, just so that maybe I can see chat, I'm going to pull up a separate, tab. There we go. Huh. Weird. Okay, so it won't let me do that. Interesting. Never mind. Alright, let's go in.
No blade. It doesn't matter.
Dude,
Motherfucker.
please.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
There you go, buddy. Are
Hey,
you finally
there you
getting
go,
into it
man.
a little bit? Come on, this is, gotta admit, spiral staircase, big spooky door. This is kind of cool.
It's still a stone basement.
All right.
Whoever lives here, slaying her is probably doing.
Dude, like, even when he's trying, man, you can't even give him the W.
Yeah, it's no wonder why he's always just sad.
He's stuck with this guy.
A booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Yay.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Not a fan of that wording.
Okay, I don't know if I'm afraid of this prospect or hopeful, but
I mean, it can't be both.
clothed? Not clothed? I mean, what am I about to walk into here? This feels very...
Million eyeballs.
This feels very... He's just an eldritch horror. Yeah, for sure.
Kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Voice, different.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
Uh-huh.
Get down there. She wants us to see.
Definitely still the same princess.
To see her.
Just a voice crack.
Yes,
Should we be
yeah,
worried
uh-huh.
about your sudden change?
She entered puberty.
Just a
That's
few
what
months
happened.
ago, you were going on about
Her
how
voice
gorgeous
dropped a few
everything
octaves.
was. Now you want to go down there.
Her balls finally dropped.
There, yeah, exactly.
It
That's
doesn't
what
matter
happened.
what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. So if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, he's looking on the brighter side of things now. I'm finally happy with this.
But I think it's because he's simping for the princess and not because he's actually
Dropping to the next.
happier.
But soon the
Look,
end
something's
follows
just,
you.
I mean, something's clearly awoken in the guy. I'm just saying we take the wins where we can get them.
Love of a good woman and all that, or I guess, well, not good.
Love of a woman.
Yeah.
Princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window.
Talk about the fact that
Her long
she's
hair
not
billows
touching the
around her,
floor.
and a chain binds her wrist.
No.
All I
No,
can-
she definitely is.
All I can think about is the scene from the Game of Thrones. Is the big woman still here?
To her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Pointless to resist,
Mm.
sure.
The
Yep.
little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
A nest.
Oh, I see your hands are empty. You've already given up.
Seeds.
haven't
I want seeds.
you?
Do you have
aren't
seeds?
even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
No, I just want seeds. Do you have seeds? If you don't have seeds, lady, I'm gonna fuck off. I'm just gonna, like, there are plenty of other... I just came out of a forest. A lot of seeds
Look.
in a forest.
If you don't have seeds, I'll take a bell attached to a string. I could really go for something like a bell attached to a string.
Do you have, like, a small little wooden, like, structure that looks like a house but just has a hole in it and a stick for me to perch on?
Possibly something, an object filled with water,
Yeah, like-
preferably.
Yeah, like a basin on, like, a pedestal that's, like, full of water. You got one of those? Ooh!
Sorry, no.
Here's one. Do you have a gilded cage with a little swing in the middle?
Oh yeah, here's my state-of-the-art flushed away kit.
Neil.
Complete with home security system.
No, see, my name is Hero, not Neil.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Patrick Harris, very cool guy. I'm flattered that you would confuse us, but my name is
Diamond,
Cheesy.
phenomenal talent. Diamond, phenomenal talent. DeGrasse
Exactly.
Tyson, pretty cool science dude.
The name's Cheesy, though. Cheesy. I like to picture that while this is happening, by the way, you guys are just standing on either side of me and just, like, heckling in my ear, but, like, nothing in the surrounding area is affecting you. You're just like little floaters on my shoulder that's just, like,
Yeah.
in the environment.
if I had the money, I would definitely pay like an artist to animate just all of us like expositing while she's just majestically floating in the ground there.
She told us to kneel, and we're just like fucking riffing on her, like calling us the wrong name for like 10 minutes. She's just patiently waiting for us to do what she said. Okay, Skyward, we're not gonna kneel, are we? Are we gonna kneel?
No,
Okay.
no, we're not gonna kneel. No.
The
Well-
words don't leave your
Yep.
mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
Well.
Okay, that's fucked up. No.
That's my good little
This is
boy.
fucking stone. Jesus
Now,
Christ.
Why don't we talk?
I don't wanna.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me.
Only because you got mad.
And yet here you are again.
Well, we tried to leave, and then you threatened us, so we tried to kill you. You're kind of to blame there.
Yeah. We were gonna just walk out, dude. We were so done with all of this, and then you had to get one last word in. Had to get one
I wanted to
last
have
word
the
in.
last word.
What draws you back here
I can't believe
beyond the empty halls of death?
The empty halls of what?
Speak.
I mean, it was an empty hall.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
All right. What are we doing? Ahmad, what are we saying?
You know what? No, I'm not gonna tell you.
So the top one or the bottom one?
Top one.
You will.
Just
Dumb.
do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Dude,
He's a fucking bottom.
he. Oh, you're pathetic. Have a spine. At least be a power bottom, for God's sake.
Yeah.
He's the worst kind of bottom. The voice of the broken is the worst kind of bottom. The kind where there's like
Yeah.
there's no effort. There's no sport in it. It's just like gives in so easy. Sad.
Yeah. Don't even make her work for it, man. Just go ahead. Just full on give in. But Skylar, it's your turn. But I feel like we're all in a consensus here.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
absolutely.
remain silent. Or...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If Broken's not gonna show any spine, we are.
Shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open. Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Yes.
I mean, that's what the skull does. So yeah.
I was kind of hoping it would be.
Can she do that? There's nothing she can't do.
Dude!
Okay, Broken, I clearly can't look away from her physically, but I already know you have an erection, dude.
Tissues, lotion, table on the left. Just go take care of yourself and leave us alone. God damn. This guy.
Meek. A chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed?
No, that was an active choice I made. Well, one of the three voices in my head
All
made that
was
choice
easily
anyway.
brushed aside.
Uh-huh.
And there it is.
What?
I am destined to end the world.
What? No! Hold
Somehow
on.
That thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
I don't agree. I don't
You know what I
Boy.
think she needs?
Don't you just hate it when your video games get political?
And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Dude, she's a total Kamala. Like, 100%. 1,000%. Okay, let's test her. Hey, you know what? Maybe she has some good ideas about the future of the world. Honey, baby doll, sweet cheeks, princess, what's your perspective on healthcare? How do you feel about that?
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe
Oh, for God's sakes, Broken, stop moaning in my ear.
Oh, we can actually ask her questions. Okay. Skylar, what are you thinking? What do we ask her?
What happened after I died?
Good question.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll
I'm
have
just
it.
not gonna answer the question.
But
All
it is
right.
not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Gross.
Hell no, I ain't no pet.
Yeah, we're stronger than that. Ahmad, do you want to try to ask her more questions?
Let's see. I think the only other question is, oh, okay. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Guys, she's a bottom to her religion. Do you think she'd appreciate us if we called her a bottom? Because she, like, won't take agency in her life and make a different decision than what her heart is telling her to do?
Yeah.
Do you think she'd appreciate being called a bottom? A heart bottom.
I think so.
Wow, that's so deep and meaningful. Okay, what do you think, Skylar? What do you think, dude? Where are we into it? Are we gonna like doth we protest? Doth we refuse? Doth we simp, like the Broken would have us do?
Let's do the second option.
We protest?
You
Yes.
poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
No, that was Broken. Broken specifically did that.
She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. Doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her.
But we're already here, and we already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
You lazy fuck.
Your choice is to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are. You're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
Even
That's
though
the
cannot-
tagline of the movie poster.
Trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself. But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
Okay, don't call Ahmad Stoogie greasy, alright? That's just rude, okay? Don't, he showers sometimes. It's fine. Look, we're no name calling here, alright? Above the belt. Keep it above the belt.
No, it used to be a person.
Now she's just...
You're the one that name called.
Now she's just negging you, honestly.
Right?
Is she talking about you?
What?
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me. She...
Oh.
Aren't you?
Oh.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Ooh.
No.
Damn, there,
What are
she
you
dunked
talking
on
about?
you.
I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
No, she's fine.
No, 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 no. Ooh, that's
Are you gonna
not,
fuck me.
that's not chill. No. Mm-mm.
No, that ain't cool.
That's not okay. I don't like that.
No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
We do a dance.
She's-
Trying to tell you this whole
Technically, she's only controlled the narrator. I think this is a net positive for us so far.
It isn't even about will or is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it.
This is so fucked up that this is
Hey,
happening.
can you take Broken next? Cause like I'm really starting to get sick of this guy.
Confuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do? We're all prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
Like seriously, he wants it.
Take him. Leave us alone.
Destiny that lies beyond this place.
And he would gladly stay.
I promise.
I know you will.
Stop.
Everything goes dark.
I don't like that. I'm not a fan.
And
That's not how that works.
That's not. No. No. Okay.
can you imagine the game if the narrator in that version were just in there for the rest of the game?
And at the end of that path,
Oh, let me guess.
That would be extremely interesting.
this is hardly a path in the woods. It's all big and weird.
Another witness to her radiance.
I
Is soon upon
don't like any of this. I'm not a fan.
This is bad.
Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
No, I'm quite alright, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
The voice of the hero is losing his mind a little
I'm
bit.
so tired of this shit. I think this is the pathway where the hero is just like, you know what? Fuck all of this. I'm done.
Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you've lost speaking privileges. You two are just wasting
Damn.
your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door.
Oh, and this guy's still here?
Already.
The hero is so done with this
What's the
shit.
point of dawdling when the end is already written?
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously.
Yeah.
Whatever you did before gave her far too much power. So you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin, and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
Uh-huh.
Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit. What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
I don't remember the voice of the paranoid being so, like, he was more of like a
Loud?
hushed whisper. Yeah, loud. He was more of a hushed whisper in the Nightmare track.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Uh-huh. Sure, yeah. That's what we did.
Do you hear those two with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry, cabin, now.
Okay. What do we do? What are we doing? What are we doing, Ahmad?
It's like, hurry, cabin now. Okay, now hold on. I have so many questions.
Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
You have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am not going to the cabin. Until I
I feel like this would be us. It's like we don't have any time for questions.
Quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unusual force pulling at you and your
No way.
trees start to sway, and then
You have no time for questions. Now, when you say questions, do you mean like complex, multi-layered questions or simple questions?
Can we walk and talk?
Yeah, can we walk and talk, please?
even the earth beneath you seems to shift. Your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. A moment
We didn't
of
even get to the
joy.
cabin.
She will be free. Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight.
Any,
Yeah, the voice of the paranoid definitely seems a lot more like
On the ball.
on the ball than he was before. Because I have played this path before, and like the paranoid. Actually, I don't even know if the paranoid was even a part of the path beforehand in the previous cut.
Already
So
know
I guess it's
everything
giving
you
more
need to
credence and
know.
depth to the different voices. Act different in different scenarios.
Okay.
As you step
Oh,
the cabin explodes.
Oh!
Holy
I don't think
shit.
this has happened before.
Flung backwards.
You know, this is definitely new.
As debris rains down around you.
It was never this detailed before.
Witness your better's ascension. Oh, good god.
Oh my god, I was right.
As the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some space as she stands.
Biblically accurate princess. All right.
The world bows to her. The ruined
Oh, this
landscape
music is
shifts,
fucking
trees and
banging.
stone and the ground
Yes, it
itself
is.
succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
So about that pet position.
From the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
What do you say, guys? Are we gonna kill a god?
Hell yeah.
Fuck this bitch. Let's go.
All of this, I'm with you. A real god would need us as part
That looks great on a resume.
Make it to her, and even
I
Kill
noticed.
God.
I noticed a gap in your work history, and just like big bold letters, killed God. Do you want to explain that to me, please?
Yeah, it was this up and coming goddess, you know.
We'll take this blade
Short and simple.
we'll sink it into her heart.
There we go.
Everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, maybe it'll work.
Yeah, this definitely feels like new dialogue for the voice of Paranoid.
Can cut both ways. Maybe we can do whatever we want to do.
Yeah, the voice of Paranoid never laughed. This is absolutely new.
With a forceful tug, you yank the blade out from the tree.
You know, I think he's onto something.
Close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you, like you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. And then your eyes open.
Oh wow, I think the voice actress for the princess is actually singing this.
Destiny!
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl.
Now it's all!
of
It's all scary!
Even now, you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
Sail the unassailable.
Let's go.
what are you even going to do?
We're entering our God of War arc.
Dude, this is so Attack on Titan.
Narrator! Slay my enemies of the princess, and my life is yours!
Yes, sir.
You're right as well. Are you okay?
the voice of the Paranoid just ranting.
Of course, I'm not okay. I've never been okay. Maybe I needed to never be okay for us to make this.
Now that's using your brain.
Now that's thinking with,
Yeah.
As you fall towards the princess,
something.
a massive arc, putting all
I don't
of
have a
your
joke.
strength behind it. It cuts a shockwave
Good answer, good answer.
It's better to just admit when you don't have a joke than struggle for one.
It won't be enough.
Getsuga Tensho!
Expected.
As the blow lands, the entire world shakes. The outline of the princess disappears into a storm of dust and debris.
Huh?
Could we have done that
No!
every time?
It was a fluke, I'm sure. An accident, that's all.
It won't
Oh
be a fluke
my
if we do
God.
it again.
True.
As the dust settles, the form of the princess
Oh
comes
yeah,
back
this is
into view.
definitely new. I don't think we ever could fight back against this form before.
Lightly scuffed, but her body is whole, and her face is full of self-righteous fury.
I've definitely not seen any of this art
At least we
in the
made it
files.
Yeah.
past the council.
Yeah, for sure.
But she holds her anger back. Her eyes close, and a gentle smile curls across her lips.
Oh.
And so the little bird has found his heart at the end of the world.
Uh-huh.
Her eyes
Yeah.
went open, pupils
I love how all of the eyes on the fabric open when her eyes do. That's so freaking cool.
Yep.
But is it
Yep.
courage that courses through his veins? Or is it madness?
Maybe it's both.
A little bit of both,
The world
for
around
sure.
her stills. The debris stops in place, and the air is calm and silent.
You walk on razor's edge. It won't be long before you slip.
We're not gonna slip.
And then, in an instant, the door comes at you.
And then she hits us with that JoJo pose.
Slicing through you like bullets.
No war,
You
no.
cannot hope to so much as move as the bombardment continues. Your body being
Shit!
destroyed.
Guys, she's an earthbender.
Oh,
Fucked up.
so-
Oh no,
I
it's her,
think she's
it's her
everything.
ultimate attack. English versus Spanish.
That's all it was. Hope it was
I think Max moved.
Enough with the use. Whether you like it or not, you're a part of us. Hell, whether I like it or not, you're a part of us. That
Don't.
was your moment too. And we can have another if we all work together. She's not your perfect goddess. Just look at what she's doing to you, her most loyal servant.
This isn't very nice, but we did make her angry. Isn't it what we deserve?
Who deserves something like this? She wants her freedom at the expense of ours, and she's willing to destroy us over and over again if it helps her. What kind of god does that? Stop deluding yourself. If we're going to make this work, all of us need to see the truth.
But I love her.
Broken! Dude! Oh, god damn it!
I know I keep gushing over this game, but this is so hype for just one fucking path.
It really is! Oh, my goodness.
Love. She doesn't even need to exist. You are just a tiny part of an obstacle, and she is currently in the process of destroying said obstacle. So I suggest you snap out of it now, while you still can.
Still your doubts, baby. Oh!
You burst through a
It's a sword! It's a sword now! Guys, we got a sword!
Upgrades!
Upgrades, people, upgrades!
more matter continues.
Now it can go farther in.
It's not enough to stop us, is it? We're going to make it to her.
Ah, here we go.
As you draw near,
Oh,
you extend
cra-
your
oh.
blade, readying a powerful strike. It sings through the air and is met with a barrier of light.
Oh,
Being frozen in midair, the two of you
Oh,
are
hell yeah.
waiting.
this is so freaking cool.
And then
We're on one path. Jesus.
that's what should happen.
And this art looks so good.
Did we do something wrong? Were all these powerful, heroic thoughts not enough?
Don't give up now.
I believe in us. Isn't that enough?
Let's go, Broken.
We got the rules wrong.
Oh, come on, Paranoid, don't slip. Don't do it.
Paranoid, don't slip now.
We just have to push harder, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. No jokes here. Let's see where we go with this.
All of you.
I'll do my best.
All right.
Hell
One
yeah.
last try. You continue the struggle, your blade kicking up sparks as it grinds against the princess's barrier. You're getting to her.
Your persistence is admirable, but it's misplaced.
We're so much more than I thought we were. We misplaced if we win.
You ignore
Let's go.
further and then crack.
Woo!
Crack formed, another forms, and then another.
Oh, let's go.
It shatters.
We're through.
We did it. We actually did it. The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
A victory, but one that remains rooted in maturity. And I am beyond that now. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
Ooh.
Or your blade can pierce her heart. It has vanished from your hand. The world around you unravels in a textured nothing.
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
Courage and madness.
Is she going to hurt us now?
Probably.
Princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
Oh, that feels nice.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are part of this now.
Holy shit, the deity version of her is aware of the outside world.
Her grip tightens and
Oh.
somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness.
She's hurting us again. I've never hurt like this before. She isn't even touching us. How could she hurt us without touching us? Unless all of this is us. No, we can't be this. But it
Holy
feels
shit, we
like
find
she's
out about the ending of the game in the first path.
Fight back or submit, guys. What are we doing? Wait!
Gotta
We're the
keep it
crow!
now.
Our cursor is the crow! The crow who is the,
You're right.
oh, shit! Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
we're definitely making a video about this. Holy fuck.
So
Fight
what-
back. I'm
Please
not
fight
fucking
back.
committing.
Maybe if we feel all of this nothing, maybe we can use it.
Oh, let's go.
Stop.
We become our own god.
We awaken early because she's she's hitting us.
You are a
Oh, shit.
wave of tendrils racing against themselves and down the shape of an arm. You snap around it.
Holy.
But that
We
isn't
just broke her
enough,
arm.
Is it? We can show her more. We can show her.
Oh,
what she's
broken
done
and
to
sadistic.
us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
Hey, I'm
I
down.
mean, hurt people, man.
Your awareness shifts
Oh.
between undulating fibers of nothingness that is somehow outside of your body but part of it. Time yields to feeling. You wrap around wrist, ankle, neck, and pull from her heart the whole of her experience, and in return, she pulls from your heart the whole of yours. So much of her is empty bluster, boasts muttered first in quiet to give an empty life a sense of meaning, and then the same boasts wrapped in a bow of true belief. Belief turned to arrogance, arrogance that shatters as she finally sees something other than herself.
Oh,
Oh shit.
we've both hurt each other so very much, haven't we?
Your eyes
Oh, shit.
open. She is bound to you, and you are bound to her, hollow echoes of what you used to be.
I can hear your voices prattle in my head. I was never going to ascend. This is all so very small. I'm so very small. I'm sorry.
Dude, can we win against every version we face? And that's a whole new path now. That is definitely gonna be different. Holy shit. I honestly thought the Pristine Cut was gonna phone it in and it was just gonna be like a remastered with new endings. But oh my god, if every path is this deep, this is a new game. This is a sequel.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That was very interesting. I have not personally played through the game myself, so watching through
Oh, it was
this
it was great game, but it was never that deep or involved with the fight scenes. The music, the visuals, like the voice acting.
it was kind of like make a decision, cut to what that decision takes kind of situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
They did a very
For
good
the
job.
most part, once they reach their final form, they're kind of in that form until the completion of the thing. We literally unmade the form that she was, so she literally is. She changed her form pretty much twice in that last final arc, which never happened in any of the pathways in the previous game.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, that was sick as fuck. Holy shit. Woo. God, I feel like I need a cigarette after that. That was so intense.
And that is, yeah, that is wildly different. I looked it up just to make sure, and
That's vastly different. The voice of the paranoid wasn't even there, I don't think, when we were in the final pathway last time. In the last game. I think it was just the voice of the broken. Because usually it's only one more voice is introduced throughout the finale, like one or two introduced throughout the finality of that one path. But now I want to see if that thing is fully different. I cannot wait to hear the entity wax poetic once we go. Well, I don't want to spoil it since he hasn't seen this part, so yeah, let's just dive in. Experience this fully. But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. Something has taken her away. It's left something else in her place.
share your darkest pain and paranoia with a divine being. A goddess unravels.
So that was basically the allegory of two people that were basically worse for their trauma, exposing their trauma and accepting the broken pieces of one another.
Gaze into your reflection. What do we see? This is the first one. It's you. Now we're in the long quiet. This is all pretty straightforward.
Rest the cabin. Oh, that's different.
Fuck.
That's different. I guess because she's so huge, but
Something finds me
Interesting.
in the quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. I know about all of this. So this is all like ending stuff and this is all like lore stuff. None of this will change anything. So I mean, we can go over it, but I mean, we've been going for an hour and a half. I kind of want to get through another path today.
yeah, 100%.
I kind of
God,
really
has it
want
really
to
been an
try
hour
another.
and a half?
Yes.
It doesn't even feel like an hour and a half. That
No, not at
pacing
all.
was so great. Holy shit.
So okay, so
Yeah.
then let's just say what happens now.
Nothing as we are, but there is no exit.
No exit, worlds beyond, bring you more perspectives, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Yeah.
You
Oh, we could have asked her what she feels about this vessel.
Whoa, we could have. Yeah, hang on. Let's do.
I don't think we can go back unless you saved previously.
Yeah, we can't. But I'm gonna save here just to.
Yeah. For the next one, make sure we ask her, like, how does she feel about this vessel? Because when you ask her how she feels about, basically the way this goes,
Right.
Skylar, is that, like, at the end of every single path, this entity envelops whatever is left over of the princess. And then you can ask it, like, what do you think of this vessel? Then it will wax poetic about
You're on a
the
path.
experiences and how she learns from the pieces of herself that you bring to her. And that's what's
Okay.
going to, overall, at the end of the game, shape who she is in the final encounter between who you are. Every single piece she becomes in the path
You make your
is
she will lie. We're not gonna ignore it.
literally the monster of your own making.
Interesting.
Alright, getting us back to the cabin. Let's get in. Because there's no choices to change anything until we're in the cabin. So, are we taking the blade this time, or are we just entering the basement?
I think we took the blade last time. I vote for entering the basement to see what the path changes if we approach her with an open mind and an empty hand.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
The door to the base. Her
Yep.
voice
Hello? Is someone there?
is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Simp.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Okay, what do we say?
Hold on. Let me hop back in here. Well, it's Skylar's choice this time.
Yes,
I
it
chose
is.
to not take it.
Yep.
I think let's just continue down the stairs.
Cool.
Good.
Ooh, no
I'm
words.
still listening
Great
to it.
choice.
It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Incredible.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second.
What's up?
Remember, you told the thing to make her forget. So now we're in this path, and none of the hero isn't saying anything like, "Oh, da 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 da." You might have actually made them forget the previous lifeline.
Yeah.
I'm so curious how that shapes the final one. Ooh, I wonder if you can make them forget it every single pass, so when you face her, that she's a stranger. That's a really interesting dynamic. If you beseech the entity to completely forget every single time, what do you think of the entity when you meet her at the end of the game?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
That's
that's
just
a big
something I was
part of it.
thinking about.
Okay. What do you think, Ahmad? Which one are we going with?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
So, let's look at what we're doing here. Okay, Skylar, what do you want to know about this bitch?
What are you going to... Wait, actually, no. Let's go. I don't know anything about you.
For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is.
That doesn't
but
help.
You don't just stuff a princess in a basement and
That's not useful information.
Some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better.
That's
than to
interesting,
trust
though.
whatever she comes up
I don't think she ever gave you like that thing for. She denied the fact that she was down here. It was like, well, obviously it was. I can't understand the reason. She accepted the fact. Well, I'm down here for a reason. I just don't know it. That's very interesting.
Yeah. What do you want to know, Ahmad?
Let's see. Scroll up a little bit more. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It's funny because that is whenever I'm like moving for the damsel path, you have to do this way, and I always ask her this question because it's funny when she's like, I don't see what that has to do with anything, and then
Wait a second, another little bit of knowledge, a little bit of cue because everything is intentional here.
Okay, but
The text that she has here is tinted red, even though she's speaking in white. It's got red stroke around it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So even though she doesn't remember, she's still tinted from the aspect of the past.
Yeah. Well, she always had. Yeah, like the red outline.
Because it was always like white text, even if you went into the various paths, like when you were. But it's tinted red with the stroke, so it's intentional that like even though she doesn't remember, she's forever marred by the previous experience, even though we don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting dynamic.
And this run is funny because when you were shooting for the damsel path, you can ask her a bunch of different questions and try to like figure out what she's doing. In the original game and in the Pristine Cut, and whenever it's interesting that they have the option to ask her what she eats, and she says, I don't see what that has to do with anything. The narrator says, this is the only time I'm going to agree with her. I don't see how that's relevant. And then your inner voice is like, but wait a minute. She's been locked down here for a while. What does she eat? How is she alive right now? Like, you're the only one who seems to care about how she's getting fed, which is funny to me. Okay.
We have 3 more explore options. We already know about the what's your name. She's not really going to answer that. I don't know if we should tell her she's supposed to end the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, let's just be coy about it.
The princess hesitates before responding.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Valid.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's
Valid.
not like you'd believe me.
Damn. All right. Okay.
I'm messed up.
I'm gonna push for something here. I want to try the nightmare track this time. This is the only time I'm gonna push you guys to like make a certain option. I want to lock her away because there are a few different branching points in the nightmare track, and I want to see how they look different in this cut.
Yeah,
I'm very
super
interested.
curious. Because I feel like the tower, like the goddess path, was one of the like more shallow ones. And if they fleshed it out that much, I can't wait to see what happens with the nightmare one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
down with that.
let's do nightmare.
I don't think I could bear being
Leaving her alive is so I'm the only one who liked that idea.
one way or another.
Yep.
But if you don't,
Yep.
You have.
Lock her in the basement.
I know
in the
it's a
basement.
chance we'll have to take.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh, the voice actress definitely re-recorded that.
She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she
It'll
took
be
the
fine.
mask, didn't she?
Nah.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it. You'll close the basement door, locking it
Yep.
behind you and quickly
We're in the nightmare
barricading
path
the
now.
heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
My favorite.
Okay. We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off.
Yep.
Your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
I'm good.
This little door.
I'm alright.
No solicitors.
I don't want it. Whatever you're selling, I'm good.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
He said the thing! Boys, he said the thing! Nightmare!
Wait.
Ding!
Bro, okay.
You rattles the door. You do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did.
Oh, like that new Lego Pharrell movie?
What?
Piece by piece.
You don't know the kind of animal you've made tonight.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
There's a Lego Will Ferrell movie called Piece by Piece.
Yes. It's about his life.
Okay. I did not know that.
Apparently, it's really good.
Okay, what are we saying?
Let's see.
I'm
just reading them
feeling the
out.
second
Tell me-
option. What
tell me
about
all
you,
want.
Bob?
Oh, it doesn't make me see. Let's see. So you want yeah, second one for sure.
So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I can be innocent and harmless if you want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
Gross and
You put
weird.
the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar. Its lock broken.
Oh, she's clearly not smart. It was clearly a pull door the entire time.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh, it's so creepy. I love it.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet. than your legs. You
I don't
lie
like it.
prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a
I'd rather you
time,
did.
cocking her head with curiosity as you feel
I'd be
Yeah, you
good
can stay
if
where you're
not.
at.
down one by one.
Or maybe
Social
let's
distancing.
take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Creeper.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. I know one way that this path goes, and I'm very curious to see
You're on a path
where you guys take me
and at the end of
with
that
your
path
decisions.
is a cabin. You're here to...
Yep, we know. We know all about this. Okay, do we ask questions or do we just head to the cabin? Scour, it's your choice.
Let's just go to the cabin.
Cool.
Oh, she will lie.
Yep.
I think
And-
it doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
The paranoid is voiced differently. Okay, because he
Yep.
would have normally gone, it doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone. Like,
He also sounds a lot more resolute. He doesn't sound nearly as scared as he did in the first game.
Exactly.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Oh, the
small
music.
wood of the walls
The
forms
music is
furniture
different.
of note.
Oh,
The faces are back.
Knocked on
so
the side of the corner of
creepy.
the room. Pristine blade stands between you and the open.
Probably a metaphor for, like, you know, issues with performing or whatever.
The blade is your.
Wait, we don't have issues
You'll
performing,
need
do we?
it if you want to do this right.
Nope.
I'm a
Alright.
great actor.
Fuck you guys.
Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already got now, hasn't she?
Also bigger now.
And she's ready for us. She's been waiting.
Oh, it
Keep
is.
her eyes on us. I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay, Mod, which one?
Yeah. Let's You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Let's do that one first.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us, I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
What?
Yeah, I don't think that adds up.
So what do we say? What are we doing? Skylar? Your choice?
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
We shouldn't waste time preening, but if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie?
Yeah,
about
Burb.
something so
All we do is
meaningless?
literally preen.
What good would it even do? It would keep us from looking because there's something horribly wrong with us. No, there isn't something horribly wrong with you.
I mean,
Look
there kind of
exactly how
is.
You're supposed to look.
Now that
I mean, maybe
sounds
not
like
horribly.
paranoid from the last game.
Okay, are we approaching the mirror? Are we taking the blade? Or are we going into the basement?
Approach the mirror.
Okay.
You gotta follow the
Walk up
pathway
to the
through.
wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a wall. Again, narrator. I think we'd all be much more inclined to go along with your ideas if you weren't so damn sassy. It's the sass, really, is the problem.
Like people might like you more. You weren't such an asshole.
Against the cabin wall. I hope you know how.
Fucking dickhead!
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Alright.
That sounds more like the first Paranoid. This is Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar, are we taking the blade, or are we just going in without it?
Let's... I'm debating, because I kind of want to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it down.
You
Sick.
reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It will be good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though?
Man, they put a lot of effort in
Something
revoicing the
else?
Paranoid.
Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Can we have a bomb?
Okay, that's a great new line. Can we have a bomb?
You don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Alright, let's go.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated
Yep,
steps.
this is
Just
familiar.
eyes blinking.
Yeah. It's
These
good.
weren't animated before.
Never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel
made a good point. He
and playful
doesn't
voice
ever mention the
prances
eyes.
up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Okay, what do we
Yeah, we
do?
can.
What do we say?
Let's see. So options are, how hard is it to throw a knife? Okay, I read that immediately. I gotta pick that one. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. We'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Okay. Now, Skylar, what are we picking? We're gonna talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Step off into the void between the stairs, or continue down the stairs in silence. Yeah, you just fall through the stairs. Do we just want to fall through the stairs?
Sure. Yeah.
Sick.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped.
I thought.
Damn it.
Where's my player agency?
Okay, Skylar, I'm gonna make, since it was your decision, you get to explain yourself. Were we curious? Did we think falling into an infinite void seemed better than dying, or do we not say anything?
I was curious.
Congratulations.
Yeah, legitimately.
All the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is worse
I'm
than
on
the
it.
best outcome you could have gotten.
Nothing is the best outcome we could have
Make
gotten.
your way to the
He is so frustrated now.
As you emerge, you find
That's
yourself
awesome.
between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please
Oh,
stop
buddy,
saying that.
you're gonna be
We're
fine.
only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, I always hate that. That gives me fucking creeps.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
In a
You
maze.
know, I like this.
Yeah. In a maze, always go left. So I said go left.
Go left.
You turn to the left.
Good.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Hi.
Ah,
I
shit.
was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Here she is.
Your arms quickly follow.
Yeah.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Rude.
Your vision as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Here it is.
Here we go.
Nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are
Yeah.
you
If
doing?
you listen, Skyler, you can hear him still talking in the background.
I love this is again my favorite track in the whole game, and I loved making the Cheesy and Pals version of
parody of it,
this.
yeah.
It was so fun getting to do all the little like horror bits, like the
Yeah.
Skyrim loading screen says it's been right behind you the whole time, referencing PT with the "Don't touch that dial" and the screen shattering. So fun, just
Do you want this body to function?
going full creepy.
And then experience stops
It was
once
very
more
good.
as your body
Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite things in the game. So I was happy that I was able to actually do a read of it of my own. So it was very fun.
You sure about that? You sure?
And it also has one of my favorite jokes in the video, which is he starts out saying heart, lung, liver, nerves, and then he starts adding dick at the end, and Stoogie goes, "Why are you saying dick?" And he looks down at his own pelvis and goes, "Oh, that's why." It's my favorite joke in the whole thing.
It's
Yes,
pretty
I'm
great.
sure. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh,
Yep,
well,
there he is in the background. You can still hear him
gasping
saying
like
it.
a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
Rude.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't
Oh, I
lose
swear
sight
if they
of
give
your
more
mission.
depth to this scene, it's
Your
gonna be
weapon is
so
still in
fucking
your
peak.
hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Okay. Ahmad, you're gonna get to decide what happens. There are so many things we can say. We can leave together, we can try to kill her, we can try to run, or we can ask a bunch of questions. Or we can toss the blade and trap ourselves with her.
Let's explore a little bit here. It's like, why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her moist lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Deep breath.
Pick it up again.
Heart,
Keep that beat.
your back.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that.
Rude.
And there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Okay, Skylar, what do we ask? Or do we pick a course of action?
I was sent here to kill you, to stop you from destroying the world.
Okay, sick.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance.
No, she wants to torture the world.
Yeah! Very pleasant. Very lovely. Very demure.
I'm going to make it afraid.
but not very mindful.
No.
Mm.
Some would say red-pilled.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror outgoing would make the good times
Base.
so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
I mean, she's got a point. I'm just
She's
kidding.
got a bit of an idea here. Ahmad, what are we doing next?
If you want to work together, then you need to turn off this whole organ shutting down thing.
I am what I
If you want us to work with you.
It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Damn, she really just dropped the "I'm not like other girls" on you, Ahmad.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
How about I just kill you instead?
The princess
Ugh.
her head, neck
Oh.
cracking uncomfortably.
Didn't like that sound.
Can't
Did
help
not.
but imagine a smile carved
Not a
its
fan of
way
that
from
sound.
ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Oh, she actually tells you. I've never confessed what my plan was to her before. Okay. Alright, Ahmad, do we want to ask more questions or do we want to pick a path?
I want to see if she answers us. What happened after I killed you last time? It's at the top. The other goddess didn't tell us. I want to see if she does.
Suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
She can't walk out without us. She physically can't leave the cabin without us, which is tied to like her whole
If
characterization.
we die, she can't leave. So,
Yep.
so knowing that information, she definitely can't kill us. She's lost all leverage.
Bigger plans
Yep.
than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Oh, you want to leave, do you? You want to leave? She wants to leave, Skylar. What do we think about that?
There's a new option at the top. It said, if you need me alive.
Ooh, why'd you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
Yeah, I'll go with that option.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Damn.
Barely.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Yeah, again,
Damn.
not very nice.
Yeah, I can't imagine we'll be in a very habitable state after we leave here if we have to constantly have a part of us thinking about keeping every part of our body alive. We
Yeah.
like literally can't even move right now.
We went manual breathing mode.
Then he would have to go heart, lung, liver, nerves, foot.
foot, leg, knee, pelvic twist. Ahmad, what are we saying next?
Let's see. You'll die if you do this. What you're doing. You're a lunatic, you know that. What if I refuse to let you out? What happens? We don't have to be enemies. That was one we said before. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you. Leave. I'm so curious because like.
So the only one
So-
that I genuinely know what happens if we select it is where we choose to kill her. I know where that takes
Right.
us. The rest of them I have no idea.
So it's interesting that the two leave together options are vastly different. It's like, okay, let's get out of here, or fine, you win, I'll let you leave. I'm not doing any of this. Ooh, I like that one. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare.
You want to trap us here?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not doing any of it. I'm not killing. I was like, I can't kill you. Cool. You can't kill me, and we can't leave if I just don't play this game. So yeah, toss the blade and remain with your nightmare.
100%.
Heck yeah.
Serious? You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission.
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
You poor deluded thing.
Oh.
Do you think a single moment of bravery
going to be a coward.
She raises a hand down and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold,
Interesting.
the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
Damn.
Oh.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
Ooh.
Lonely
Our
soul
existence hurts
marooned
them.
by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there
Ooh.
again.
Oh.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Jeez.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse.
Oh.
Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much.
Oh.
I can't keep going.
Yeah,
Damn, even
narrator,
the
that's
narrator's
chill.
tapping out.
What are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops. I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Holy.
Your body
So
is
both-
dead, but you live on.
Oh, that's so good. So in both our pasts, we've decided not to play the game both times with the princess, and it resulted in our death. So now, ideally, even though not intentional, we might be in the same. Oh shit!
The moment,
moment
of
of clarity.
clarity.
Post nut.
We're
Oh.
on a path in the... Shit. What?
Oh, that music is
What was that?
haunting.
Who are we? What are we doing?
There was a princess, I think. It's all so...
We got the voice of the broken back, baby! Let's go! Woo!
Oh shit!
Where is your god now? He's back. Both tracks. We got the voice of the paranoid and the voice of the broken. What is happening?
So we literally basically are ending this with the voices that we ended the last path with.
Not to chill out. You've already
Yeah,
been
paranoid and broken with us, along with the hero, just like the last path. This is crazy.
It feels so long ago, almost
Look at the
like
path leading up.
It
No.
is just
we
stones.
have to let her out.
Very Toy Story 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Great. No
We
one.
gotta let her out.
No one gets that bit. Oh, well, we'll
No,
just
I got
move
the
on.
reference.
You have to slay her. Slay. We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we're supposed to let her out.
Oh, the opportunist, yo!
This works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No. We were
Oh,
supposed to keep her
stubborn!
trapped there forever.
Oh, so we just get all of them this time.
We're supposed to be
Oh.
unfeeling.
The cold's here too. Yeah, I guess we lived all the multitudes to get here.
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much.
The hunted's here too.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free.
Dude, get out of here. No one asked you.
Something that hates us.
The skeptic.
Something that hurts us. To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
I'm gonna stab this guy. I'm gonna just
There's
ring
so
this
many
guy
of
out.
us. There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Like 3,000. Okay, 30,000. All right, I lied. Okay. It's been a while. We've been here a while. Okay. Skylar, which one are we picking?
and you make sense of them.
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized.
Yeah.
And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same.
Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. What do you think, Ahmad?
That's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many, 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 many times.
It feels like we've been here forever. It also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Dude.
Yes, we just have to do what she says, and then everything will be fine. It won't. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Okay. And we got a new option out of that, but that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
That's
Oh,
an
that
interesting
sounds.
one.
What
That
does
is
here
very
even
interesting
mean
stuff.
if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here.
Every single time.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried.
I
to
wonder if
forget
the
them,
smitten voice came out
but they're all too
when
slow.
you would pray to the goddess instead of fighting it.
That's a good question. I feel like maybe. Okay, Skylar, make a choice. What are we saying?
I feel. Do we want to continue this path? It looks like there's an. If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it. Kind of thing.
Ooh.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her.
Maybe you're shattered in your own way.
Interesting choice of words. Shattered.
Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
Ugh,
Ooh.
here you go, philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere. Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares? They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers, and they all just end in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us.
And then she smashes us into smaller pieces.
Oh my god, Guy.
If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in.
He's
Option
honestly
is to
not.
silence them.
Oh.
Okay. So, we got a few more questions we can ask, or we can proceed to the cabin, or we can stay right here.
And staying right here doesn't sound too fun. I kind of want to see what she looks like now.
Okay. So we're going to the
But
cabin?
this is Skylar's decision, I
Oh,
believe.
Skylar.
Yeah, we're going to the cabin.
Okay.
You slowly
Let's
make
get
your
it.
way through the umbral forest, bumping
Let's
against
get
unseen
that
trees as you
monster
walk the darkness
Putang.
way forward.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, you do make it to the cabin.
Ooh.
Floating
Rather,
mirror.
you make it
Floating
to
mirror.
should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
I love the moment of clarity art. I love this whole vibe. I think this is an ending that you can get in the base game. I don't know if it's going to
It
be
is.
different, but I
The
love...
art is vastly better. So the art has already been remastered,
No, this
so that
is
kind of
right.
lends credence to
It's a
like this
cabin,
whole
and
thing
it's
is going to
always
be
supposed to
like
be a cabin.
deeper.
He's saying there should be a cabin,
Ask
and
about the
a
mirror.
cabin is appearing. The voice of the hero's done.
He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying
Didn't deny it.
thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
I don't think always. We didn't always lose. Okay, Ahmad. Approach the mirror or explore.
I'm torn because like the meta means like it's always lose when you give them space, and I'm like, yeah. It's like, and what's wrong with giving them space? Let's do that one.
What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up.
Nah, we're not giving up now.
Don't even give us a chance to give up.
No.
Just beyond the bounds of
Not that I would choose it.
the cabin that isn't there.
Spooky.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what. Proceed.
Proceed.
Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little...
Even the
Narrator,
narrative's like,
go
proceed.
fuck yourself, dude.
Do you think it'll work?
That's a new
Of
one.
course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
Are they talking about the narrator or us?
But it already has worked.
Us.
It's gone, don't you see?
We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dream-like nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure therein. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade.
That's crazy.
You have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath
Oh,
it
fuck.
shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep.
My blade! Okay. Maybe if all of our voices in our head work together, we can, like, create, like, a human barrel of monkeys chain. All the way down to the hole, and the guy at the bottom can grab the plate. What do we think?
Bowels of the earth.
Yeah, that makes
Back at you.
I don't think about that anymore.
So who wants to be at the bottom? I vote Voice of the Broken, but that's just that's just my opinion.
It's the role he was made for.
It's she's watching us.
If he dies, yeah,
Never stops watching us.
it's okay.
You really are a coward.
Says the bitch with the broken mask.
With every word she speaks, the princess
Yep.
of the pit blinks closer.
They said that way back when. You know that, right?
No.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could knock you. Walking over me forever? That
Excuse
was
me.
so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything.
Ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this, but you don't have any shoulders.
You have 5 arms.
I don't know if anybody. Well, yeah, that I guess that's kind of interesting, but I'm more concerned about the shoulder thing.
Except for me.
Like, how are those sleeves staying up like that? You know?
I've already taken
And
the will.
how is her body with her kind of situation?
Yeah. Like, what's the physics of this whole situation? Oh, there's more.
Oh.
Fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. Oh,
It is interesting that she's not affecting our body anymore.
I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Will there be a swing in the middle? Finally,
shit.
guys! We get the cage swing!
Let's fucking go.
Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something.
Too late.
Anything that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago, but was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free.
Wait,
Damn.
scroll up.
I can't.
Is there a way to scroll down?
You can't drag it.
Nope. I can't move anything.
Is there anything else you can click on the thing?
Nope.
Tragic.
Interesting.
You extend your hand to hers.
Oh shit.
For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even.
We could have
Can't
definitely
believe you just
suplexed
made
her.
me say that. I hate you.
Just dropped into the hole with her.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
That's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
I love the face being gone. That's so creepy.
Gone, yeah. A vacuous hole where her face used to be.
The princess exhausted slumps.
Why is it so cold?
Yeah, we have to ask this one what they think about this form.
Yeah, for sure. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever attempt to leave. Memory returns.
Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it. Oh, will you stop with the smashing? What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a
Interesting. So
majority.
they're not afraid of the mirror
What's
anymore.
left is to give it a look.
Very
This one's really been
interesting.
about all of the aspect of futility.
Yeah,
There only really ever being one option to progress the story in this pathway.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it.
So it's very coded that the nightmare ending is clearly supposed to be the last one,
The fears.
like in the aspect of everything.
I'm
So it's
done
funny that
fighting.
like
My heart feels
it's one of the very first options you can get as far as
the game was always
pathways.
going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm
Basically, kind of like the game thinks the last thing you should do is walk away.
ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Contrarian same, dude.
It's been an honor.
Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Find yourself in the long quiet. Proceed to the cabin. And there it is.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am whenever you are ready.
Okay, what do you think of this vessel? Where is it? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a waiting mall, an inevitable destination where all roads end.
Interesting.
She will make for a wise heart.
So this is very coded as the final pathway to build her.
She is exactly where she
100%.
needs to be.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
kinda
being
like
is
you were
basically
saying.
made of all the hands of her.
And like you were
All the
saying
hands.
earlier, Amon, like
Mhm.
being able to get this on that first run, and then you're just getting into an instance where all of the voices are talking to you, like you've known them the entire time.
It's a big mindfuck, and it doesn't make sense as you go fully through the game. So it's like a very much a last final pathway
Both
that
of,
you can get as one of the first. It's kind of crazy.
both of the paths we've gotten this time have felt that way. They've both been more inclined to reveal things about the nature of the world than most of the others. At least that's how
Yeah.
it feels.
Hmm. And it's interesting that both those paths sprung from initially leaving. One left and came back to fight. the other one just left and committed. And these ended up being the final pathways coded into the game, almost like the game is showing you have the choice to walk away, but it's something you only do after you've grown through the trauma, the heartache, the joy, and the pain of the various aspects of this relationship.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but we will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and we die.
Man.
A wise heart, bring the moment of clarity to her. Well,
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
the
a
cabin.
cabin.
And in the
And
basement.
in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, sorry, world's gonna end because we're out of time.
Yeah,
That's been a
so
stream. Whew.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, that first path was so involved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so curious, like, what else has changed in the game, because so much has changed just from that first path alone. And if nothing else, like, we might create the single most powerful entity at the end of the game, the one that can strike fear into everyone and, like, literally stop their hearts, and the one that was basically a deity. Like, kind of crazy how powerful we're already building up this princess to be by the end of this game.
Yes, no, this was awesome. Skylar, you never played this game. Do you want to now that you've seen two of the paths that are available?
Some point in time, 100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
What are your thoughts
by the way,
on...
save this path so we can come back onto this different save. If you
For
want to continue
sure.
playing on your own, that's fine. But I think I kind of want to, like, make this a series of streams for us, because I want to see what this is at the end of it all.
I would
Yeah,
love
that'd be
to.
a fun
I'd
one.
love to do this again. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe get the other two to, like, join us as well. That I would love to do more of this. So, well, voices in my head, thank you for making all of my decisions. Thank you to the 40 some odd people who came in throughout the course of the stream to watch. It was lovely to have you. Sorry I wasn't up to date on chat. This is going to go up as a VOD after probably either tomorrow or Monday, after I go over it and make a thumbnail for it. But yeah, Skylar, Ahmad, anything either of you want to say or plug here at the end before we wrap up the stream?
Yeah, as a person that has played the first game and watched several editorials and Let's Players go through it, this has been fun. It's really fun to come in here with previous knowledge just to see how much this game has changed and grown. I'll go so far to say that this feels like a full-on sequel, not just like a director's cut or remastered edition. Like, the level of effort just from a voice actor myself, seeing all of this and the music, the Foley, the sound effects, like, it's an experience, and I would just say to anyone that you would have to. So please do support the creators, support Slay the Princess, a Pristine Cut. Please go out and get it, and I hope that you guys in the future will look forward to more situations with us and Cheesy and Pals. Hopefully, if you'd like, maybe suggest other games that we can give our opinions about. They don't have to be choose your own. We're always open to the viewers and what they want us to do, so please, if you have any suggestions, comments, let us know. We're always happy to check things out.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. And coming into this completely blind has been very interesting. The artwork is very nice to look at, and it's been very enjoyable.
Alright. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this stream. My name is Max, but for the sake of this stream, has been Cheesy. And guess what? I don't have an outro either. So, take care, guys. See you later.
Later. Bye-bye.